What got me interested in keeping bees is when I was 11, a family friend, Mike Perry, he had some extra hives because one of his older hives, he'd taken some of the bees out and put them into these new hives. And he gave me the new hives, and from Mike Perry and his mother-in-law, I then learned how to take care of bees and the art of beekeeping. What equipment you actually need to start a beehive is the hive bodies and the kind of just the frame of the hive body, the boxes. That's all you really need, along with some bees, obviously, of course. The bee suit, the bee tools that we use, they're not necessary. They are very helpful, like the bee suit. I would not beekeep without it, but I have seen people who have. Some people don't even go out with bee like helmets on. And I have lost my bee tool before, and I've still messed with the bees perfectly fine without it. So all you need is just the boxes to keep the bees there. What's really surprised me about beekeeping is kind of just how laid back it is at times. There are beekeepers who check their boxes weekly. There are some beekeepers who check them monthly, if that. It's just kind of figuring out what works is kind of what surprises you, because the bees take care of their own for the most part. They're very independent. The hardest part about beekeeping is, again, that independence. Trying to understand the bees and their language is very hard. Whenever it's hot, bees will come out and they do that to cool down the hive, but that's also a sign that they're swarming as well. And if you read it wrong, you could say it's nothing, and then your hive will swarm and they're gone. Or if there's something they don't like about the beehive, all bees follow the queen. So if for whatever reason the queen says, hey, this home ain't dope enough, I'm leaving, they'll follow her. The honey, frankly, it's nice. If you get into a hive, you can take out a piece of wax that has honey in it and you can chew it. It's almost like gum. It doesn't last as long as gum, but it has the same texture for a little bit.
Oh, hi, I'm Tom with Jeptha Creed Distillery. I'm our in-house mixologist as well as our brand ambassador, and today I'm going to talk a little bit about our Honey Flavored Vodka. So it was one of our original products, and when we developed the distillery, we always wanted to be a ground to glass operation, meaning we either grew it ourselves or sourced it very locally. And so locally, Hunter NETHERY is actually a beekeeper. So he keeps all the bees and sources a lot of the honey that we need to make this product that's all natural, close to home, and we really knew that we could knock it out of the park based on all of those pieces. That's a great question. I myself don't speak the science. So we talked to the distillers and they say it's about 85 milliliters per bottle. So about 5% of the total bottle volume is actually honey. So our vodka starts as 100% corn vodka made from the Bloody Butcher corn, and then we infuse the honey naturally post-distillation. So again, the honey flavored vodka, very unique. You know, you can even see the honey integrating in with the vodka, which is a good thing. It shows that we're naturally using our ingredients. So for me, I get a lot of sort of shortbread notes, a little bit of almond, kind of nutty vibes when I'm smelling it, and the taste is a nice, smooth sweetness. There's like a floral note and almost a little piney, and I think that comes from the locally sourced honey because, you know, those bees are pollinating everything they can, and that all does get imparted in the honey itself. So right away, the first thing that comes to mind for me is the fact that we're naturally infusing honey into the vodka. So you don't have to use a lot of those simple syrups or other sweeteners that you might normally put into a cocktail. In regards to cocktails, I love making tropical stuff with this. Makes a mean Paloma with a little grapefruit and lime. Also makes for a great Bellini, which is just a little bit of champagne added. As well as we do have a classic here at the distillery called a Bee Sting, which you can click the link right here and follow along to see how we make that cocktail. And again, I can't say enough good things about the honey vodka. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe to the page. We are in Shelbyville, Kentucky. If you're local or you're coming around, come hang out with us. Thank you so much.